Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United may have suffered a fresh injury blow with Marcus Rashford absent from training. Manchester United may have suffered a fresh injury blow with Marcus Rashford absent from Monday's training session, according to Manchester Evening News. The Red Devils registered their first defeat in 5 games against Real Sociedad last week. United have the chance to return to winning ways against Sheriff on Thursday evening, but ahead of the game, there appears a fresh injury concern for Rashford. The club are already missing Antony Martial from their attack. While he has yet to recover, Rashford was also apparently absent in yesterday's training. His absence from the full training session suggests that he may have suffered a potential setback. Rashford has been United's informed forward over the past 4 league matches with 3 goals and 2 assists. Hopefully, he was only being rested as a precaution. The 24-year-old appears close to earning a recall to the England national side for the upcoming Nations League games. This is the final chance ahead of the World Cup. One positive from yesterday's session was the return of Luke Shaw. The left-back missed the Sociedad game with a foot injury, but is now back in training with his teammates. Marcus Rashford was using Paris Saint Germain as contract negotiation ploy. Manchester United star Marcus Rashford was never close to joining Paris Saint Germain at any point in the summer transfer window. Rashford was at one point linked with the French Giants, with reports claiming his brother and agent met with the club to explore the possibility of a deal. However, according to CBS reporter Benny Jacobs via GFFN, there was no interest from PSG's side in Rashford. Jacobs says that Rashford's agent was drumming up interest to enable the player and his client to gain an upper hand against United in contract negotiations. The 24-year-old has 1 year left on his current United deal, with the option to extend for a further year. An earlier report emerged that indicated Rashford was among a number of stars set to have their 1-year extension clauses triggered by the club. As per Jacobs, PSG do not see it as a failure. Their inability to bring in Rashford and Manchester City's Bernardo Silva, as there were no legitimate attempts to secure their signatures. PSG don't consider Marcus Rashford a failed target, Jacobs said. Klopp always felt that Rashford's agent was using suitors as leverage to take to Manchester United. As a result, PSG don't consider that they failed in the pursuit of either player, as neither was ever likely to make the move to the Parc des Princes. Antony unites Manchester United dressing room as he pranks teammates. Manchester United's new Brazilian star has hit the ground running with the Red Devils, scoring on his Premier League debut. However, it appears he's also made an impact on the dressing room and on the training pitch, as The Sun reports he's become United's number 1 joker. A source told the paper, "The players all absolutely love Antony. He's like a Tasmanian devil. When he's training and playing his 100% on it, he continues. And when it's time to relax, he's one of the lads and loves a laugh and a joke." His fellow Brazilian teammate Fred has apparently been on the receiving end of some of his jokes. He knows Fred from the Brazil national team, so he's been playing a couple of pranks on him, which the lads have enjoyed, the source disclosed. Antony has played under Erik ten Hag before at Ajax and joined the Red Devils for £85 million in the summer. His opening goal in his debut performance helped secure United a 3-1 victory over Arsenal. United fans will be hoping they can continue to bring the dressing room together and help their teammates out on the pitch week in, week out to get the win. Manchester United vs Leeds United postponed. Despite the FA announcing that all football from grassroots level upwards can resume as of today, Manchester United's home fixture against Leeds on Sunday has been postponed. United confirmed the news on its website in a statement which read, "Following extensive conversation with the Premier League, Greater Manchester Police and Trafford Council, the decision has been made to postpone Manchester United's Premier League fixture against Leeds United. This is due to Greater Manchester Police supporting forces across the United Kingdom at locations and events of high significance following the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. United says all tickets purchased will be valid for the rearranged fixture, the date of which is yet to be confirmed. United went on to say, "The club reiterates that the safety and security of our fans is paramount and, after considering all available options, we are supportive of the decision that was made in conjunction with the relevant authorities." United's Europa League clash with Sheriff on Thursday will go ahead. After this week's fixtures, we will head into the international break, meaning we won't see United in action in the Premier League again until October. Saudi Arabia football president feels Cristiano Ronaldo will receive more transfer offers from his nation. The president of the Saudi Arabian Football Federation, Yasser Al-Misahel, believes there could be more clubs from his country interested in signing Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was the subject of a mega proposal from Al Hilal earlier this summer, where he had the chance to earn a staggering salary of around £2 million per week. However, the Manchester United star turned down the offer. He also snapped a similar proposal from Al Nassr, but Al Misahel feels there could be more offers from Saudi clubs next year. He told The Athletic, "We would love to see a player like Cristiano Ronaldo playing in the Saudi League. It would bring a huge positive feedback and it would be big news for everyone. I am sure everyone knows the achievements and records of Cristiano Ronaldo, but also as a player who is a great role model. I think, why not? I am sure it would be a very expensive deal, of course, but we can see our clubs getting higher revenues in the past couple of years. We have already seen some big players who used to play in the Premier League come to the Saudi League. I like Cristiano Ronaldo as a player, and I would like to see him play in Saudi Arabia," Yasser said. Erik ten Hag is pushing for the signing of Santiago Arias. Erik ten Hag is spearheading the process of bringing in Santiago Arias to Manchester United. According to Colombian source El Deportivo, Arias is poised to join United as a free agent, with Ten Hag looking for sufficient competition for Diogo Dalot. Team Talk Reports says Manchester United are ready to offer a deal to free agent Santiago Arias. Erik ten Hag is ready to step up his efforts to bring Santiago Arias to Manchester United with the offer of a short-term contract. United are seemingly ready to make a firm offer with a short-term deal to the end of the season being prepped. Arias himself is ready to grab the chance with both hands. Should the reports be believed and the 30-year-old joins the Red Devils, he would arrive as a free agent after Spanish giants Atletico Madrid terminated the player's contract. The player who broke his fibula has failed to reinvent himself and rediscover his best form. Initially beginning his career at Seguros, Arias played for Sporting Lisbon, PSV Eindhoven, and Atletico Madrid. Assumingly, it's from PSV that Ten Hag knows the player, which would explain his pursuit of Arias' services. In 2020, Arias was loaned to Germany with Bayer Leverkusen before ending up in Spain with Garnata in 2021. It's worth mentioning that no reputable United Associate journalist or sources have come out and indicated that the Red Devils are in for Arias. Nevertheless, it's one to keep an eye on. Manchester City star admits he was a Manchester United fan as a child. New Manchester City defender Manuel Akanji has admitted he was a Manchester United fan as a child. Many fans around the club, no matter where they are born, support Man United. The size, stature and history of the club make them one of the biggest in the world, with fans spreading out all over the planet. Now, in an interview with the Swiss paper Blick, New Manchester City signing Akanji has addressed comments he made claiming he was a Manchester United fan as a child. "I gave that interview soon after I joined Dortmund in 2018 and said I had been a Manchester United fan as a child," said Akanji. "But I also said that when you reach a certain level as a player, you are no longer a fan, as you end up playing against clubs like that," added Akanji. I am sure Akanji was unaware he would eventually be joining Manchester United's rival in the future, but it's very common in football for players to support clubs when they are young, but drift away as they go through their career. Akanji's support for United seems to have drifted away now. Manchester United could regret missing out on Cody Gakpo. Manchester United could regret not signing PSV Eindhoven winger Cody Gakpo after his stellar start to the new season. The 23-year-old was on United's radar for quite a while before eventually deciding to buy Ajax's Antony for €100 million. Gakpo was expecting a dream move to Old Trafford this summer and was quite surprised at how the deal collapsed at the very end. He mentioned his disappointment in a recent interview. The Dutchman has started the campaign on fire, scoring 9 goals and registering 6 assists in 12 appearances. Gakpo has created 39 chances this season despite playing under 1,000 minutes. While United did the right thing in giving Ten Hag what he wants, one could make a case for Gakpo being the smarter option. Antony is a highly technical player, very similar to Jadon Sancho. He relies on intricate play with his teammates to get forward. United are not gifted with the most technically gifted players, especially in midfield. This would make it difficult for Antony to leave his mark on a game. Gakpo, on the other hand, is less technical but more direct. From the point of view of output, the Dutchman would deliver more than Antony. The former Ajax boy, however, is a rare talent and has the potential to be one of the best players in the world. Fabrizio Romano sets the record straight on how close Man United came to sign Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham continued to shine at Borussia Dortmund, leading to growing speculation about him possibly returning to English football in a big money transfer in the near future. The England international is clearly one of the game's biggest talent, and it was obvious from his day at Birmingham City that there was something very special about him, with big clubs tracking him at the time. Bellingham became a regular in the Birmingham first team when he was still only 16 years old, and it wasn't too long before Dortmund snapped him up. However, there was a lot of speculation about Manchester United at the time as well. So, how close were the Red Devils to winning the race for his signature? Writing in the latest edition of his exclusive Caught Offside column, Fabrizio Romano insists it wasn't as close as some reports have suggested. Honestly, it was never close between Man United and Bellingham in the past, the transfer news expert wrote. They were interested alongside many other clubs, including Premier League sides and Juventus, but he only wanted Borussia Dortmund as the perfect step for his future. In my opinion, a very smart call. United fans would surely love to have Bellingham in their midfield, but it's unlikely to be an easy deal to get done, as one imagines a host of Europe's top clubs will be pursuing the 19-year-old next summer. Barcelona willing to part ways with Manchester United target Frenkie de Jong in the January transfer window. Manchester United target Frenkie de Jong is said to be back on the market in January, as Barcelona are still looking to part ways with the Holland international, according to 90 Minutes. The Red Devils were close to getting their man in the summer transfer window after agreeing to a £71.5 million deal with the Catalan Giants. However, the 25-year-old was not keen on moving to Old Trafford. Chelsea and Bayern München also had an eye on the player in the summer. It remains to be seen whether the clubs will be keen to move for the midfielder in the winter transfer window. After failing to capture De Jong, United eventually turned their attention to Casemiro. The Red Devils signed the Brazilian from Real Madrid. However, Erik ten Hag still wants to reunite with his former Ajax midfielder. The Dutch manager has already reunited with a couple of stars in Manchester. Lisandro Martinez arrived early in the summer to bolster United's defense. Then, the Red Devils pursued Antony and pried him away from the Eredivisie champions. United wanted to seemingly bolster the middle of the park during the transfer window. The Old Trafford side parted ways with several players, including Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic. Thus, bringing in reinforcements for the engine room was evidently important. The club signed Christian Eriksen as a free agent during the transfer window, and Casemiro has also arrived with a huge pedigree. Currently, the other options at Ten Hag's disposal include Fred, Scott McTominay, Donny van de Beek and Bruno Fernandes. We go into a long season and will ostensibly require strength and depth. De Jong has developed into one of the best midfielders at Barcelona. However, the Holland international has found it hard to get into Xavi Hernandez's starting 11 this season. It remains to be seen whether United are able to entice the 25-year-old in January. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.